How's it going, guys? It's Marcus. As we know, Bismuth is a very radical character and used to take very extreme measures to make sure the crystal gems would come out on top. In a way, she was kind of like how the diamonds are to Homeworld, but for the crystal gem side, wanting to shatter gems that didn't believe in the crystal gem cause, kind of like how Homeworld and the diamonds want to shatter gems who don't believe in the Homeworld cause. She even went as far as to try to shatter Steven for not agreeing with her idea to use the breaking point on Homeworld gems. It's crazy because she also tried to do exactly what Rose did to her, but to Steven in an even worse manner. Rose didn't agree with Bismuth, so she bubbled her. Steven didn't agree with Bismuth, and she tried to shatter him. Never really noticed that role reversal until now, huh? It's pretty interesting. Needless to say, she was quite a loose cannon for a while. However, Steven was able to get through to her for a bit before she got bubbled, and all the way through to her once she was unbubbled for Ruby and Sapphire's wedding. She seems to have calmed down and made amends with Steven, and the rest of the gang welcomed her back with open arms. She's even began to develop a friendly relationship with Peridot. But with the diamonds, specifically blue and yellow, obviously, more than likely siding with Earth now, how will this affect Bismuth? The diamonds are what made her the angriest when it came to, things she was passionate about and in fighting for Earth. The diamonds always made her so mad. The main purpose of the breaking point was so Bismuth could shatter the diamonds. It would be used on other gems as well, but she stated that she would have taken the weapon to Homeworld and shattered the diamonds if she had the chance. Not only that, but in the corruption promo, you can see Bismuth is still looking super suspicious and generally unhappy about the diamonds still being on Earth and Steven cooperating with them. Which is why I believe, because of those looks especially, as of right now, Bismuth still doesn't trust the diamonds, and I think she'll have a harder time trusting them than anybody else in the team. And I do hope / think this conflict with Bismuth will be explored more in depth at some point during Season 6. I do believe Bismuth will become a regular character as well. I've seen a few speculations say that they're just gonna keep her inside the forge and we'll barely see her and it'll be like she was never even unbubbled in the first place, but I disagree. Bismuth is a universally loved character, and I'm sure the crew knows that. I know they're not obligated to listen to popular fan demand, but I think it would be very smart to have her as a regular character for the rest of the series and not have her meet the same fate 3 times in a row. I just feel like that'd be kind of dumb and redundant, she gets into a conflict with somebody and she gets bubbled for a 3rd time, like, eh. So if she's going to be a regular now, that means I don't think she'll be bubbled by Steven again. After fighting Blue Diamond, I'm sure Bismuth knows she wouldn't be able to take down Blue and Yellow out of, impulse by herself, anger impulse. Even if she said fuck it and grabbed the breaking point, it would still be a 1v2. Bismuth alone wouldn't be able to touch them. The way I see it is Bismuth is going to notice everyone else slowly accepting Blue and Yellow as allies, but she'll still feel unhappy about them being around. Steven will notice this and try to help Bismuth accept them. Like Steven said, he is technically family with Blue and Yellow, and he didn't even consider them as enemies by the end of the Reunited episode. This will lead to Bismuth attempting to have a real conversation with Blue and Yellow Diamond about her issues. I'm sure this won't happen right away though, because Blue and Yellow themselves may not even be 100% sure of themselves either when it comes to Earth. They're obviously happy that Pink is still technically alive inside Steven, but they might try to do what they did to Pink with Steven, as in force him to finish the Earth colony like originally intended. But maybe I'll save that for a different video. As of right now, I see the diamonds as allies, and for the purpose of this video, I believe they'll stay allies. Basically what I'm saying is, when Bismuth approaches Yellow and Blue to let her feelings out, Blue and Yellow will be full-fledged allies of Earth with very little, if not any chance of betraying the Crystal Gems. I'm sure Blue and Yellow will hopefully understand where Bismuth is coming from with her anger and her feelings, because Blue and Yellow did a lot of fucked up things in the past to Earth. The cluster, forced fusion experiments, etc. It'll be hard, but I believe they can make it work and cooperate. I think a really good way to kick off an episode like this is, Steven could want Bismuth to fix the Blue and Yellow ships because those ships are still wrecked on the beach. And we know Bismuth is a super talented handy gem, and I'm sure she would be more than capable of repairing their ships, which I, assume are unable to fly in those current states. Granted, I don't think this episode will happen right away, though. We'll just see subtle hints for a while about Bismuth not trusting them still, then explore the conflict in full when need be in its own episode. But that's just my theory on it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think Bismuth will cooperate with the diamonds? Do you think the diamonds still can't be trusted, or something else? I'd love to know your thoughts. But I think that's going to be it for this video, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I also have a Discord server if you guys would like to join. The link for the Discord will be in the description down below. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, take care, bye-bye.